Fine. Okay. So, dear students, first of all, I am Shaham Ajwad. I'm a PhD research at University of Sri Jagannathpur, and I did I advanced level at Gampala Zahira College, and then university is Colombo University of Colombo Faculty of Science, and then completed the masters and going for my PhDs throughout this journey and working as a junior lecturer as well at University of Sri Jagannathpur. So this is my small story at all, and I'm into the tuition field since 2016, and so I was continuously doing. I continuously do physical classes and run uh, institutes in the name of Science Academy, still private limited, and Serendip High School at all. So basically, online classes I did during this advanced, COVID-19 period. I made some online classes and we ran a platform as well. But after that, I was so busy with my activities and I was unable to make it happen. And due to the high demand this year, I thought of making it again. So you may text me back throughout what we call in the chat box, and I have not allowed you to unmute yourself because I am not familiar with you people and I'm not sure who you are. So you may give your opinion and doubts and whatever the thing, you can send me a text message or through this what we call chat box, and then you can talk to me. So let's come to the point at all. Mm, so hope you can hear my sound, right? Please respond me whether you can hear me or not. So is my sound clear for you? Hope it is okay. Yeah, fine. Okay, fine, fine, fine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your responses. And okay. So hope when you have some doubts, you may just leave me a message and you may ask me, and we'll have some good classes and what you call practical science classes, and we may talk a lot, inshallah. I think, all right. Uh, okay, so you people have reached a very, very, very important, what you call, important point of your life. That's none other than the GCE O levels, General Certificate of Education OLs, and you have reached this place. As per our syllabus, we have nine subjects. Nine subjects. One of the major subject there is none other than science. So I introduce science as well for the general students now itself, and most of the students feel very difficult to come up with science. Okay, science very difficult to come up with this science subject. I feel like the reason might be why you feel difficult is none other than this is very very practical subject, I see, and you should have something known as critical thinking levels, right? So I'm teaching advanced level as well. I see students who come up with science, they should have critical thinking ability. If you don't have, you may develop it. Okay, you may develop it. It's basically just like what we call critical thinking. I feel like just you behave to drive, I think what do you call um, I think every one of you, one day you will get a driving license, right? Even though you might be short or tall or fat or whatever the thing, definitely you will get a driving license because driving is a skill and everyone require in future as well. Okay, so I feel science is something like that. A critical thinking, this ability to critically think, this basically you can obtain with time. Okay, it's not that hard, but you can definitely obtain that ability with time, inshallah. So I will be supporting you to get that critical thinking, not on 4 levels, A levels, whatever the thing, inshallah, in future we will be giving I'll be giving my fullest effort to come up with, right? So here I feel most of the students spoil their science, or what do you call disturb the subjects which is known as science, is because of they are lack in critical thinking. Okay, they lack in critical thinking. Fine. I think, did I give permission to annote for this? Let us not annote, right? And that's not annote, so it will be easy for me, right? Inshallah. Okay, fine. So I'll come one by one. We'll discuss one by one. And the usual thing. First thing, what is the ultimate task of a paper class? And so you may have a doubt how long I'm doing this paper class and am I experienced in this paper class at all? Fine. So in simple way, what I should say is, so basically we have 20 grade 10 subjects, grade 11 subjects, right? But when you come to the final paper, only some specific portions are being repeated every day. So first you should understand one thing. What I teach during this paper class is I will be targeting the subjects which is repeated in the paper. Okay. For example, let's say we have the subject hydrocarbon and its derivatives. Can you remember that? It's in grade 11 part 2, I think the 14th unit, right? Hydrocarbon and derivatives. So this specific unit has repeated in the past papers three times. That is responsible for about 2 marks in the paper for last 3 times out of 8 papers which happened. Your syllabus start from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 is altogether 8 years are done. In this 8 year, this specific portion has repeated just 2 times, and so 3 times, and which is responsible for 2 mark at all. So I'm not going to focus these subjects. What I'm going to focus is there are some unique, frequent, repeated units which come to your past papers. So before that, we will be discussing about the nature of past paper, how this past paper is being handled. Okay, so in your O-level final science paper, yeah, okay, explain some parts from biochemistry or physics. Okay, sure. I'll give you a simple idea about something, right? Fine. So this specific science, I come up with two major portions. That one is part one, and then there's part two, right? Part one, and there's part two. So in this part one, you might have seen there are altogether MCQs. Out of these 40 MCQs, can't say precisely, but definitely biology is around 11 question, and physics is around, chemistry is around 13 to 14 question, and the rest used to be, sorry, this is from physics, and there will be about chemistry. Okay, that's about 15, 16, it varies. So biology 11, 12, it varies, right? So that's about part one, and part two, we have two portions, part 2A part and part 2B part. In part 2A part, you have 4 questions, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Of this 1, 2, 3, 4 question, the first question every year it is from biosphere unit. That's basically the grade 11, 15th unit. Biosphere unit is coming for last 8 years. The same portion came out. And the second question that repeated, that is the specific part repeated. Instead of just talking blindly about biology, specifically this biology comes diversity. Can you remember biodiversity, which is what you call grade 10 part 2 first unit, biodiversity. Also, practicals are repeated. All the biology practicals, we may talk about practical when you talk about photosynthesis. There are about 3 different types of practicals. And again, you go for what we call characteristic of living organism. There are some practicals. These practicals are repeated. Also, here we see basically this one, structure and function of plant and animal cell. Structure and function of plant and animal cell. Okay, that comes at all. I think just scribbling it on it, right? So once done, I'll share you a PDF of mentioning all this stuff. You may copy there, right? So that's about biology. These parts are being repeated. These parts are being repeated in the second structure. You may take all the papers. You keep all the papers side by side. 2016, 17, 18. You will see this pattern that is being repeated every year. So in the third unit, we see structure of matter is being a mandatory one. Structure of matter is being a repeated one. Okay. Secondly, structure of matter. There we get secondly the rate of reaction from grade 10. Okay. Even the reason why we get this portion is another, it has what we call practicals. Okay. Or else changes in matter and grade 11 mixture. I will give you this typing a document. I will share you what is being repeated every year. So mixture. These are the portions which come for third structure essay repeatedly. Again, I say repeatedly. Also that chemical bonds part. Okay. The chemical bonds part in grade 10 also something bit different. The fourth one is a physics essay. So second one is biology, third one is chemistry, and the fourth one is physics portion basically. This fourth physics portion until 2019 paper, it was grade 11 physics. Okay, so it repeated from waves. You just go and check 2016 paper. There will be a waves question, right? It was waves, or else it can be what we call something like that, something wave grade 11. What geometrical optics? These things were repeated in the fourth question until 2019. That means until 2019. That means 2019 means from 2016. Your syllabus start on 2016, right? So until 2019, it was around what we call grade 11 physics stuff. Grade 11 physics stuff. Okay. After 2019, this turned into grade 10. So grade 10, what they keep asking about forces, friction, and motion in straight line. These kinds. So grade 10 physics. So I expect this time this fourth one might be from motion in straight line, a VT graph or ST graph, something like that is expected. A level which would come, but mostly it may repeat, right? Fine. So next one, I'll give you this sketch, right? I'll give you this sketch and what could come and all. I'll give you the sketch. Fine. So when you talk about the B portion, part 2B portion, having 5 essays. Of these 5 essay, you have to select 3 essay and do. Okay. Wait. Okay. Right. So the first one of it, usually biology portion. Usually is a biology portion. Okay, everyone has stopped their video, right? So biology portion. This biology portion is can't say repeated, but it used to be either reproduction or the biological process. The biological process in animal life, something what human biological, or else it sometimes it get the question from inheritance. Sometimes it get the question from inheritance, right? So that's how the fifth question used to be. And sixth question is usually. Again, I use the word usually because 90% of the paper shows the same pattern, and I practice students according to that pattern. When we do the first structure essay, we talk about entire biosphere, do all the past paper question and some model paper question. You thorough yourself and get a confident to face the upcoming questions, right? So biology second one is the same thing, right? So if you go to the fifth one, is complete a chemistry question. Chemistry question. So this again, it can be changes in matter, or it can be mixture sometime. So basically the sixth essay and the third essay, they have a juncture, they keep changing. Once they put into the third structure essay, they don't put into the sixth essay. When they put to the sixth essay, they don't put to the third structure essay, something like this. It's a mixture, keep junking. Okay, keep changing at all. Okay, keep changing at all. Fine. So right. And the fifth, sixth, and seventh one, it's used to be a physics question, a complete physics question. So this physics, in the past few papers, when we talk about the latest 5 to 6 papers, after 2019, basically, because when the fourth structure essay turned into grade 10, the seventh essay turned into grade 11 physics. Grade 11 physics. I'll send you this specific thing completely. I'll send you, inshallah, right? So grade 11 physics is turned, and so that's about the physics specific portion. And it is got geometrical optics, waves, and the eighth question. This is something interesting. It used to be from physics plus biology. You just go and check. One portion of it will be physics and the second portion will be biology. This biology portion will be from grade 10, a very easy question at all. Okay. But this physics question is something tactical. Usually it comes in electromagnetism, grade 11 part 2 stuff, or heat, grade 11 part 2 physics. Basically, I define it in this way. Okay, I define this one as in such a way that it's going to be grade 11 part 2 stuff. Okay, and ninth essay is again physics plus chemistry. This chemistry is grade 11 part 2 chemistry, which is one of the challenging. It can be electrochemistry. Those parts are repeated every year. Fine. So this is the completely understood and desirable or describable paper, how your paper is used to be. So 40 MCQs, you have 40 marks. And out of this four structured essay, you have to do all this four structured essay completely. Okay, you have to do all this four structured essay completely. So you get 7.5 into 4, that's approximately 30. And here you have to do three essays, 3 into 10, you get 30. So 30 plus 30 plus 40, you get total 100 marks. So this 30 is not directly given, it converted into 600. Sorry, it's 60 is converted. So I have given you a complete idea about this part, how the paper is appearing and how this paper used to come. This is the idea of the paper. So how I do this paper class is, inshallah, I will be selecting a portion of it. I'll be taking a portion. For example, we'll take the second structured essay for last 7 years. I'll send you a tute the before day. You may check that tute and do that tute, inshallah. And after completing that specific tute, we'll be having a discussion. So during the discussion, I will talk all the possible structured or practicals or whatever thing could be in the second structured essay. So each and every structured essay discussion might require 2 classes at all. Okay. And even when you talk about the physics, I'll teach you the entire grade 10, 11 physics. And I'll come to okay, after completing all the physics portions, I'll come to this given tute and you have to complete that tute and come. So same way the chemistry and even when you talk about each and every essay is optional at all. So according to the time what we have, we'll do the 5, 6, 7, 8 and the repeated structured essays. Okay. So MCQ, there are about 20 to 25 types of MCQs repeated every year. You just go and check every paper. There will be a question from electronic configuration 2881 and they ask number of proton, electron, neutron. You just go and check. Also, there will be 2 MCQs repeated from lights or geometrical optics. Or you may check there are biological process. There are about 6 MCQs repeated every. So like that, we will be covering almost every portion when preparing yourself to the final exam. This is the ultimate task of the paper class. Okay. Hope you understood my language at all. Right. So I'll just a student has requested. If you may send any of your requests if there is. So just requested to do a portion. So I'll just teach you some portion about which comes in the motion in straight line. Oh, sorry, which comes in the Newton laws of motion. The last part, momentum. So basically, the first question comes: what is momentum? What is momentum? So we define the momentum as the difficulty to stop an object's motion. Okay, the difficulty to stop an object's motion is simply described as momentum. So let's say that there are 2 people running. One is a very slim guy. Let's say he's about 25 kilos. 2 of them are running. 2 of them are running at the same velocity. Let's say 10 ms minus 1. 10 ms minus 1. So this guy is 100 kilogram. Let's say this guy is 100 kilogram. So if it's so, just say me. If this scenario happening and you are supposed to stop him, you want to stop these 2 guys. So the question comes: which guy is difficult to stop? Either person A or person B. Who is difficult to stop? When 2 of them are running at a very same speed, who will be difficult to stop? A or B? Yeah, you may answer in the chat box. Everyone, only one answer I got. Check. Yeah, most of giving the correct answer. Some stuck. Come on, look here. 25 kilogram and 100 kilogram. 2 of them are running at the same speed. Let's consider like this. A motorbike and a lorry comes in the same speed. Which one is difficult to stop? The lorry, because lorry is larger, right? So we managed to stop that guy. You jump in front of this guy and make a push. That guy might stop himself. But not B. If you jump in front of B, that guy will shatter you and go away. Okay, because two of them are coming the same speed. So here, in case of the momentum of A and momentum of B, the momentum of B is very high. Okay, because the mass is high. So let's say the same scenario in a different manner. Let's talk the same scenario in a different manner. That two of these guys, one is 25 kilogram, as I said to you before. The other one is 100 kilogram. Okay, A and B. A is running at 20 ms minus 1. Okay, 20 ms minus 1. And this guy running at 4 ms minus 1. Now the 100 kilogram guy. Oh, wait. I should lock it right. Fine. I think these people. Okay, fine. Right. So when you observe these two guys, 20 ms minus 1 and 4 ms minus 1, now it will be difficult to stop A. The reason this guy is having a high speed compared to B. So basically, momentum means the difficulty to stop an object's movement, where you have to consider about two factors. First, about the mass. Second, about the velocity. So momentum is described as P equal mass into velocity. Okay, mass into velocity. So mass measured in kilograms, velocity measured in meter per second. So the unit will be kilogram meter second minus 1 or meters per second. So in simple, the original definition for force comes from momentum, right? The original definition for force comes from momentum. So that is why they have put that under the Newton's laws of motion, that the final portion they have put the specific momentum part. Okay. So hope that's how the momentum works. And we can define everything like this. What is valency? So valency means what? The combining ability of an atom of an element, right? Come on, just answer me. What is valency? What is electronegativity? What is first ionization? Okay, so you may what do you call? You may please give your answers. What is first ionization energy? What's valency? Those stuff you may answer me. Come on. What is meant by valency? What is meant by valency? Any idea? So there was a question to be answered. And what about others? So today, this is not my purchase portal. My purchase portal is having a A-level class now itself, because 2024 people are having some doubts, and another student is going over it, right? Okay, so there's a comment that not to use Zoom whiteboard. Okay, so I may use what you call a PDF drawbook. I can use, no issues at all. What about others? Give me your comments, anything if you have so. Yeah, what is valency? So I think I have a question to be answered. Others, come on, just give your answer to in the group, and so or chat me. Let me understand. Okay, no answers. What is valency? No answers at all. Valency combining power of an element of. Hey, this is ChatGPT, right? Somebody only one, right? Okay, no, fine. No, not that, not that. Six of you answered. One guy has used six of you answer. One has given to ChatGPT and asked, "Hey, what is balance?" And here put copy it and paste. Okay, one not everyone. Six guys have done. Okay. Of an animal called valency. Fine, fine, fine. Good one, good one. So we will talk about valency and how the polarity comes, how the polar molecules and what is non-polar compounds. Those stuff we will be studying in the coming classes. Let that be. And so I think nowadays the biggest challenge in online class is ChatGPT, right? When we ask a question, they go for the ChatGPT, take the answer and copy it and paste, right? However, that's so fine, guys. We have to adapt to the technologies at all. So one person was asked a question how to get highest marks in science. So I personally recommend don't study to be highest in science. Okay, you study to be thorough in science, which makes you automatically the highest. Okay, so high being highest should be not the thirst. It should not be the thirst. Being highest is not the thirst. Your thirst should be to understand science very thoroughly and study. Okay, so I suggest the students you understand the science, work hard on science, just in the same to understand science and go forward in science. Because you have to develop your life and develop your career, develop your academics, inshallah, in the science stream. And I recommend students to come to the science because I studied science. Okay, so you focus on that. I mean, understanding science, automatically your marks will be uplifted. Okay. So also not only that, there are so many advantages, co-advantages. Once you study science properly, all the other subjects will be nothing for you, right? Fine. And that's the trial session, inshallah. We will schedule the class for every Thursday. So if you have any issues, let me inform. Please respond in the group and we'll fix the time, share among your contacts. I'll share this recording as well. Uh, yeah, understanding, Shehani. Understanding is there in those two subjects. We'll focus, right? We'll focus in future, surely. And happy to introduce yourself. And bye, everyone. We'll meet in another day, inshallah, next week. Bye. Take care.